Hello. I was saying hello to y'all, but I don't think you could hear me. Guys, I have exciting news, but we'll get to that in a second. Let me say hello to y'all first. How are we all doing today? Let's see. Benjamin, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Sorry, everything on my OBS is like different right now, and it's very weird for me to get used to. How are we all doing today? Happy Friday. I'm so happy that I'm able to stream and not have technical difficulties, hopefully. Hopefully, right? But Benjamin, how are you doing today? Icarus, welcome in. Congrats on being first today. How are you? It's good to see you. Trev, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Is this Final Fantasy 9 music? See, I'm not sure, but I just know that it's very, very good music. And maybe I'll have to play 9 sooner than we think. Byron, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? It's good to see you. Hank, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Congrats on being second first. Let's go. How are you? Kristen, thank you for your ticket. See, this song I know. This one's 7, isn't it? Hank, thank you for your ticket. Clay, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. James, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Thief, thank you so much for resubbing for 9 months. Thank you, thank you. How are you? It's good to see you. This one's your mom. Good. Thief, how are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for resubbing. James, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today? Isvari, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for your ticket. How's it going? Obi-Wan, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Arthur, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today, Arthur? Arthur, it's early for you. Are you working today? I guess it's not like super early. Like, I guess I wake up 3 hours ago, roughly. Icarus, thank you for your ticket. Again, Thief, thank you so much for resubbing. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. You have a pink Tortoro, and look at how it like perfectly matches your name. We love to see that. JC, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. And Office, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Bert, hello. Let me make sure I'm saying hello to everyone. Even those that did not get a ticket, which it's okay. But how are we all doing today? Happy Friday. Watching stream and the new Mando reaction? Oh, on Patreon. On Patreon, there's a Mando reaction. I thought you were talking about on YouTube. And I was like, I don't think it's on YouTube yet, unless I made a mistake. Greetings, Clay. Greetings, Trev. Greetings, Earthlings. Fun hair and shirt. Thank you. My hair, I did one of those like heatless curl things overnight. And it came out like a lot more curly than I expected, which was quite a surprise for me. Very much a surprise. I need to change something here. I was part of like a beta for something in Twitch, and it just is actually really difficult to read. And that's gonna be my feedback for them. Bert, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Juval, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? And thank you, Phoebe. Should I buy a ticket? You could always buy a ticket. They're not that expensive. Admiral, welcome in. How are you? Steve, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Oh, you were watching the Boba Fett. Oh, yeah, that one is Boba Fett, not Mando. Drew, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Admiral, thank you for your ticket as well. Guys, so on Tuesday, I had to cancel stream because I have tech issues, but the tech issues ended up being like a really good thing in disguise, and I'm excited to show you guys. Freezy, welcome in. What kind of fries are we getting today? Freezy, don't say that, because now I will need fries. I'm very easily influenced. And Holly, 12 months. Thank you so much for resubbing for 12 months. I appreciate you. I'm so happy to have you here too. How are you doing today? Drew, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Holly, thank you for your ticket. And Drew, thank you for your ticket. And Marana, welcome in. Thank you. How was your vacation? I didn't take vacation yet. Vacation's gonna be I'll be gone next Tuesday through Sunday. So this stream and then Sunday are gonna be my last stream before my vacation. I only canceled Tuesday because I literally Literally, Kristen and I spent all day Tuesday trying to fix my tech issues. What happened is that on Monday, my power, like our power flickered a few times because there were some storms, like not by us, but I guess in the area that would affect us. And then I got a new thing. And I'm excited to show y'all. FIFA, welcome in. Thank you for your follow. How are you? Guys, which one do I do first?
Does this sound cool?
Okay, so I got like a new little thing, and we have many things that I can do. Like, I could just also randomly do this. Just in case. Kristen, welcome in. Thank you. How are you today? It's good to see you. Yeah, why didn't you fix the power? And Battle, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm doing well today. I'm glad that you're doing well too. And Goblin, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Clive walks in. Clive walks in. I have more things on here too. It's so far away from me, so I'm gonna have to wait. When Clive does something unexpected, we have so many things. Goblin, thank you. Am I wearing the one ring? What's the one ring? Am I wearing any rings? I'm not wearing it. I don't know what you mean, Kipko. But welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Wait, I don't get it. I don't get that joke or what you're referencing. What else? What's this one? Oh, this one? I could just have jazzy music going on in the background at all times. Wait. When something really bad happens. I don't know. Those look kind of quiet. It looked kind of quiet. Do I need to make it louder? What about when something even worse happens? Was that better? Was that a better volume? Chris, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? And Manda, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today? Wah, 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 wah. It sounds pretty good. Okay, is it better now? Steve, welcome in. I smell a new epic reaction series coming up. Are you talking about The Boys? I did start The Boys yesterday on YouTube. I'm on season 2 on Patreon. And oh my god, The Boys is very, very crazy. Goblin, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And it went to Ollie as well. Goblin, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Can you add the silly clown music in case we have another situation like getting the... Wait, what's the silly clown music? Which one is that? I think I can like add things. I really wanted to add something. Okay, so there is one voice effect in here that's like kind of funny. Let me see if I can find it. I can do this. I'm brave.
What's this one? Oh, no. Well, wait, I think this is the one where you go, ooh, ah, ee.
like that one TikTok sound that's like, ooh. And so I need to make that one higher pitch. You sound so good. Thank you, Trev. Thank you. Daniel, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Happy Friday. When are they going to make The Girls? That's such a good question. My vote is to add the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song. Oh my god, that's a good one, Kristen. That's a good idea. So I want to like add things. There's also like I wanted to add a Darth Vader voice too because I thought that would be funny. And yeah, exactly, Thief. Ah, eat. Chelsea, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Circus music, like Head Empty vibes, silly core. Yeah. I guess that's what Freezy was saying too. Like clown music for when, yeah, like an Ocarina of Time with the hammer. That could be good. Sound effects are easy to add, but voice effects are harder. Yeah, I also wanted to add like an auto tune, like T-Pain, but I think it is hard to do because I think I'll have to like custom do it. I can't just like download it or something, so that could be difficult. Isn't there actually a The Boys spinoff? Is there, Chris? I mean, it's already kind of a spin-off, so that would be interesting. Daniel, thank you for your ticket as well. Silly core. Ooh. Yay, yeah, it's so true, Fee. But I just want to be like T-Pain. I just want to be like T-Pain. Wait, the Wii music. The do 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 that one. I can add that. I can figure that out. But yeah, how are y'all? Happy Friday. I feel like this week went by really slow, but like also fast at the same time. Or is Clive a bit of a himbo, but in an adorable way, not a bad way? He kind of is. I feel like so far the main male characters in Final Fantasy I've experienced are kind of himbos. Like Cloud. Cloud is a himbo. Like in the same way, in an adorable way. I'm really sad on Sunday last week we finished Final Fantasy VII, and I'm so sad when I opened my OBS and I changed my stream category from 7 to 16, and I realized that I will never stream 7 again. That made me so sad. I mean, I could always like play it again, but I don't see myself doing that, at least on stream. But that was a sad moment. Did I cheese the fight? Yeah. But it was just very sad. One Ring, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I mean, I've seen the first one, but I don't really remember it. That one's on my reaction list as well. But yeah, I'm glad you guys like the way my voice sounds. My biggest fear is that I'm going to turn a voice effect on and then I'm not going to remember to turn it off. So you guys will have to let me know if that happens. Switchblade, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? I'll stop making obscure references. I appreciate that. Only because like I do want to watch it at some point. If you do watch Lord of the Rings, don't do extended, do theatrical. Extended is for rewatch. I've heard both ways. Like people are telling me to watch the extended, but I feel like I could agree with that I would appreciate it more if I watched the original thing first. But I don't know. I feel like all the super fans say to watch the extended. But isn't one of the movies like literally 3 hours long already? So I feel like that the extended version could be very long. Have you played any of the Fire Emblem games? I have not. I would watch extended first. The other issue is that I don't know where I would find that, because I think all the normal versions of Lord of the Rings are like on HBO, at least last time I checked. Maybe another one. Like I know that I have access to that, but I wouldn't even know where to watch the extended version. Whether you want to rewatch three-hour movies. Right, exactly. Like maybe I would rewatch the extended versions in my own time, or whichever version that I don't easily have access to. I think it was 9 to 12 hours. Wait, what? Wait, for the trilogy, 9 to 12 hours, right? Not just one movie, right? It's not very much longer. Both versions are on HBO. That's interesting. Lots of people enjoyed the series as theatrical first, so I don't think you could go wrong. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, too, like, I would have to edit down most of it anyway, so it depends. Like, it would be kind of a bummer if I watched the extended and then like a lot of that stuff isn't even in the final cut. Yeah, at my leisure maybe. Yeah, with all the actors off scene. See if that's what the extended cut. I thought the extended cut was just like the director's cut, like with deleted scenes and stuff. But if it's that kind of stuff, that would be really, really long to do. And for my movies, I pay an editor, and that would be very expensive for me. My friends made me watch the extended, and I was so sad it was too long. The non-extended movies are 3 hours. 3 hours and 3.5. Okay, yeah. Bees, welcome in. Are you seeing the Studio Ghibli movies in theaters? I'm not sure if I'm going to. That's coming up, isn't it? They do that like every year. I think I went to do that like a few years ago. But I'm not sure. I know I saw that one of the movies, when I went to see the Barbie movie, the trailers for one of the Ghibli movies was coming up. I forget which one it was, though. It might have been Howl's Moving Castle. That one, I mean, it would be fun to see in theaters, but also, like, I always just like watching movies on my couch. It's just more comfortable. Dondoms, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Commonly, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing? Are you going to watch Ahsoka when it comes out? I'm planning on it. But it's also difficult with the actor strike. Like, I don't want to... I don't know. I'm still thinking about everything with that. Dondoms, I hope work goes well today. It's good to see you. They're doing 1 or 2 a month? Oh, okay. I'll have to look at... Yeah, Howl is coming up. I just saw Princess Mononoke. Oh, that's amazing. I think it would be really fun to go in theaters because it would be like a nice community thing. But yeah, I'm not sure. The runtime is quite a bit longer, but the actual part you watch isn't significantly longer. It's just some extra scenes that Peter Jackson originally wanted in the movies, but I had to pick some scenes to cut out. I see. So like all that extra stuff is what makes up the bulk of it. Bork, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. I love that Arthur is an alien now. I saw this TikTok this morning. I think it was like, I don't know what language they were speaking. It might have been like Portuguese. And there was this kid that was like in a very convincing alien outfit, like makeup. And he was just walking through what seemed to be a mall. And the person recording was like so scared. They started like walking backwards and like just, I think they just kind of yelled, but like in a quiet way. I was like, what is going on? Joe, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, Joe, welcome in. Good evening, everyone. Glib, glorb, glorb. Arthur, was that alien that I saw you? Were you that alien in the TikTok? I mean, it's kind of crazy because now that all that stuff has been like confirmed, what if aliens do just start hanging out with us? I mean, aliens haven't been confirmed, right? Just UFOs. But what if we all get UFOs as cars? Oh, they did say aliens are real? Yeah, I guess I did. But they didn't really define like what they were. Like if they're like intelligent life, right? They said they have bodies, but they could be like, does that mean that they're like intelligent life, like comparable to humans? Or is it like animals? Like, cause they could even be animals or like any tree or plant. Then they just be FOs. Oh, that's a good point. Flying objects, not unidentified. Or they could be IFOs, identified flying objects. They're me. I'm aliens. I'm not intelligent life, though. I think it is very funny that I said intelligent life and then I compared it to humans, who I feel as though we're not very intelligent sometimes. If it's an alien plant, we riot? Why? We technically can have hover cars, but car manufacturers won't make them because people can't be trusted. That's so true. I didn't know that, Holly. I didn't know that we technically could have hover cars. That's terrifying. I am already scared. Like, my car has that ability where it can like drive in the same lane on cruise control and it'll like stay at the same speed and stuff, like normal cruise control stuff. And I think it can even like follow a car that's in front of you, like that speed. But I've used that stuff like so sparingly because it just creeps me out. Like, I'm always scared that it won't work the right way. Like, the only times I use it is if I'm on a road trip and I'm the only one driving, like I'm the only one in the car, and like I need to get something out of the passenger seat or like out of the back seat. Like, that's the only time I use it, because otherwise I'm just too scared. And I'll only have it on for like maybe a minute at a time. I mean, it actually, my car requires me to like put my hands on my wheel if it's like doing that for too long, which is good. But yeah, it creeps me out. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Very true. Very true. The ability to hit the gritty makes us intelligent. I think you're right, Freezy. AJ, welcome in. Thank you for your follow. How are you doing today? Atlanta drivers having hover cars would be a horror movie. I can't imagine. Are Atlanta drivers worse than Boston? I've never been to Atlanta, but my mom's side of the family is from Boston, and whenever I'm there and I'm driving, I mean, let me just say I've never had any car issues, knock on wood, but when I went to Boston last year, my brother got married in Connecticut and then I went through Boston. That's when somebody just dented, like made a huge dent in my car in a CVS parking lot and left. No note. So that was really nice of them. You know, a good memory from my trip was a big dent in my car, and it was so upsetting because like I hated driving around with that because I did not even do that. Like somebody literally just hit my car and left, and it was so ugly. I think it was just like upsetting because like I felt like people were looking at me and being like, look at this bozo dented her rear bumper, and I'm like, I didn't even do that, you know. Luis, welcome in. Thank you for your follow. How are you? Newman, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today? Atlanta has like the worst traffic. Oh, really? I always hear of like LA. Is Atlanta worse than LA? I'm so scared of driving in Boston and New Jersey. I can't imagine New Jersey. Wait, actually, I did drive through New Jersey and it was pretty awful. I think I went through like a rest stop there. Like I never stopped in New Jersey, but Boston was awful. Atlanta drivers will drive 80 miles per hour bumper to bumper together, and if you bump a car, you just keep going. So Atlanta drivers basically think the highway is bumper cars. That's terrifying. But growing up, my aunt who lives in Boston, like I have 3 cousins who are the children of that aunt, and they were all around my age, and we used to just like be in her minivan. She didn't want us, like she didn't not want us to wear seatbelts, but we like never wore seatbelts, and she basically made the back of her minivan like look like a couch. Like there were all these pillows and like blankets, and then she would always speed. And I remember this one time she got pulled over on the highway and she told us all to like hold on to our stomachs and look really sick, and that's how she got out of a ticket. She told the policeman that we all had the stomach flu and she's rushing us home. And we were like, I don't know, I want to say I was like maybe 5 years old, and my cousins were like around that, maybe like 5 years old, something like that. It was wild. But in Boston, it's like, first of all, I hate driving on the highway because the on-ramp is like nothing. Like, you know how normally, like at least in Ohio and like other states that I've driven in, the on-ramp, like it goes on an on-ramp and then you have your own lane for like, I don't know, like a quarter mile sometimes, and then you can merge. No. Boston like doesn't have those. Like you're like on the on-ramp and then you're in the highway. So if you're not assertive, you will die. And it's so terrifying. If we get flying vehicles, I feel like they'd only be strictly government controlled public transportation. See, that would actually be kind of nice. Flying vehicles would be nice for public transportation, but I feel like a lot of cities would not want to pay for that. Or rich people private own. Very true, very true. What happens if you have heavy traffic full of DeLoreans that are all driving 88 miles per hour? You leave. If that was me, I would get out of there. Defunctus, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Kai, welcome in. We're talking about the right now, the present, you could say. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today? Because apparently, Kai, we were talking about how they could make hover cars if they wanted to. But I guess I don't trust people, which is valid, very valid. LA won't have traffic once our boy Musk finishes those underground tunnels. Well, at least the rich won't have to worry about. See, that would be nice too. The future, the future of the present. Yeah, I guess so. The near future is what we're talking about. When our boy Dyson gonna be on that start making helicopters, I want to see some weird stuff. Are they talking about that? I don't have a Dyson hairdryer, but I have a Shark one, and I thought it was even weird that I was buying like a brand of a vacuum cleaner for a hairdryer. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I fear the future is gonna be more like the Hunger Games or 1984. Man, I don't know too much about the Hunger Games. I only watched the first movie and I never read the books. But 1984, That would be so scary. That would be so scary. Please tell me you didn't miss. I've never seen Back to the Future either. I mean, that's basically. I haven't seen so many movies. I only, as of right now, I only will understand like indie movie references and Star Wars and most Marvel, but nothing beyond that yet. The Hunger Games is just going to be poor people trying to get to work or the mailbox without melting in the heat because it's just going to get hotter. That's a terrifying thought. Even in the present, we're halfway there. Government controls everything, guys. How many times do you have a conversation about something and then you get an ad or email about this exact thing? I'm not sure if that's government. That's like tech. That's like Silicon Valley being in control of everything. I think it'll just be more of the same, like a really boring version of Cyberpunk. Have y'all seen that TikTok of like people, like kids from like the 1950s trying to imagine what the future will be like? And first of all, they all have that like transatlantic accent, which I think we should all go back to. It's such a nice cadence. I can't imitate it though. But they're all like, I think it'll be really sad and everyone will be really depressed. And then somebody else was like, I think there will be telephones, but they won't be wired to the wall and stuff like that. Suskip, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? I finally found someone who knows 1984. Of course. I had to read 1984 for school. I think we read that in like, gosh, I want to say like 8th grade, maybe. Yeah, we had to read that. And I think we had to read Catcher in the Rye that year too, which I felt everyone was super felt controversial about that. I had a transatlantic accent when I was little. Arthur, I could see that for you. It's so interesting. Like, did real people, I mean, I guess so, because those random kids talk that way. Transatlantic accent is so fascinating to me. If we have to have a chaotic future, I'd rather it be a zombie apocalypse. Because we gamers will survive. Kai, no. I will not. I always think about how if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm the first one out. Like, if I'm just being honest with y'all, because I always feel like in those movies and TV shows, it sucks to stay alive because you just watch everyone around you die and nothing is enjoyable. And then, like, it's scary. I don't think I could live with that. They did a test on what devices are listening to the most to us the most, and the top 2 were smart TVs and smart fridges. Ooh, I don't know much about smart fridges. That sounds scary though. That's very interesting. I could see smart fridges like definitely selling data about like what people are eating, like what kind of families are eating what, that kind of stuff. I remember having to read Catcher in the Rye in high school. I just did not get it. It was also confusing. The worst book I had to read in high school was Beowulf. I think I've mentioned that like 10 times on stream before because Beowulf, I think, actually traumatized me. Because I did not understand anything. It was written in Old English and like Gaelic or something. And I did not understand it. My friend and I would go to the library and try to read the chapters that we were supposed to read. And instead, like in our copies of Beowulf, on the side of the margins, there were like tiny summaries, like one sentence on each page, maybe every other page of what's going on that page. And we would just read that. So we had no idea what was going on. And then we would get into like our English class and all these other girls, like I went to an all-girls school, and all the other girls in my class would like know all the intricacies of what's going on. And me and my friend would like look at each other like, are they reading the same book that we're reading? Yeah, we had to read Frankenstein too. I did not like Frankenstein. I also did not understand that one. That one was a difficult read for me at the time that I read it. I think I read that one in 9th grade. When I watch a zombie apocalypse movie, I'm like, why are you even trying? Yes, Freezy. Okay, Freezy and I will not be surviving the zombie apocalypse together. Anyone else that does not want to survive it, you're welcome to join. Mac, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Dev, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Yes, exactly. Okay, Chris is joining us too. Who would be the one who gets bitten but doesn't tell the group? Why is that always a thing too? Okay, who would be that one? Out of everyone here, who would be that one? I'm trying to think. I don't know, because that's like an awful thing to do, so I can't really pin it on any of y'all. Like, that's a really awful thing to do. It was an acting thing at first, I think, and then because of media, it migrated to popular culture. Oh, that's interesting, Arthur. Not my fridge betraying me. I would like to die a painless zombie apocalypse death. Okay, cool. Amanda, join us. Trav, welcome in. How's it going? Did I watch what movie? Beowulf? Was there a Beowulf movie? I can barely run without almost passing out. Exactly. Me too, Chelsea. I do not run at all. I've had to read Beowulf multiple times and I still don't know the plot. Yeah, I just know, what's the name of his mom / the monster? I never understood that part. Don't make me rant about Great Expectations again. Dev, welcome in. I hope you're doing well too. It's good to see you. Nathan, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? I tried reading Odyssey of Homer, and that was like reading the Bible. Yeah, we had to read the Odyssey. Is that the same thing? We had to read the Odyssey in 9th grade. All right, Daniel's joining. Dev's joining. I vote Arthur. If Arthur were to get bitten and not tell people, I think he would it would because he's not realizing what it is. Commonly, I could see Commonly doing that. And I guess Frazee and Trev can see that too. I think if anyone, Bork and Commonly would get bitten and not tell anyone, I could see that. I guess they wouldn't tell us now, would they? Very true, very true. Bork, I would just let myself die, actually. I would be the Batman. I have multiple contingencies depending on my location. Well, there you go. Ariel, welcome in. I'm doing well today. How are you? It's good to see you. Mrs. Wolf. Oh, Grendel. Grendel's mother. Yes. Yeah, Odyssey was too much for school assignment. And then after that, like, I read those good books and I read the Scarlet Letter. We read that in 9th grade as well. And then after that, all my teachers could just choose like whatever books they want to read. And a lot of them were like weird books that like they were good. Like I remember we read the autobiography of Malcolm X and I adored that book. That was a really good book. And I think that, and there was this book called Kindred by Octavia something. And those were the only books that I like enjoyed reading in high school for our assigned reading. And Mouse. We also read Mouse. And then we read like another graphic novel called Persepolis, and that one was okay. But like, there were so many books that I just straight up did not read in high school. Pants, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Leva, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket as well. How's it going? We had to read Les Mis, the entire unabridged version. It was so long. I can't imagine. I never had to read that one, at least. It's y'all's fault for not caring enough to notice. I would be like, I have this weird cold, guys. I don't know. I'll have a cough drop. That's so you, Arthur. Leva, how are you? If you bite a zombie, does it turn human? Polywoggy, welcome in. What a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. Has anyone ever tried? If I got zombie bit, I would go for amputation immediately, assuming it was on a limb. Icarus, that's scary. I guess I don't know. Like, what if that was your leg? Like, how would you be able to survive the rest of the apocalypse if that was your leg? What would you make high school age students read? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really much of a reader. I think like when I was doing student teaching, even in my elementary school, there were these books by this author that is a children's book author, and they wrote about things like big issues like LGBT community and racism, but in words that make sense for kids. So I think like those kind of books would be important for high schoolers too, but like at a high school age thing. I just don't know those kind of books. Persepolis is a movie too. Mouse was a good book as well. You loved Persepolis? Yeah, that one was good. Yeah, the speed at which they read books in high school was so fast. I had to memorize The Raven in 5th grade, state by state education, which is getting sad. Yeah. I mean, I went to an all-girls like private school, so luckily we didn't have like an assigned curriculum, but also it resulted in like my teachers just like assigning whatever books they wanted, and like I feel like I didn't read a lot of classics. My English teacher was gonna make us read Of Mice and Men, but I read it for fun. Of Mice and Men is really good. That was a good one. I think I read that one in like 7th grade. I loved that book. That was a really good book. I still think about it sometimes. Oh, you finished Jeanette McCurdy's book? How did you like it? I do want to read it. I saw that it's been like a year since it came out. The Crucible? I didn't read The Crucible, but I was in a play of The Crucible. Just preemptively get rid of your limbs and then the zombies can't fight them, please. Chris, not that. Not that. Please. There's a book called This is the Canon that aids in decolonizing literature and provides a lot of good suggestions. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool to know. Who else had My Side of the Mountain, Flowers for Algernon, or I Am the Cheese? I didn't have to read those, but I read Flowers for Algernon, and that was a good book. That was a very good book. I think The Raven was a good poem, but maybe not so young. Yeah, that is young for that. I went through a Steinbeck phase big time. We can respect that. When it was my turn, also, when I first read Steinbeck, my first thought was Shel Silverstein. And they are very different. But I loved Shel Silverstein poems as a kid. I like have all his books. When it was my turn to read, I pretended to be asleep so I want to get picked. Really, Daniel? I loved reading in class. Like, I actually loved reading in class so much, but I think it just like goes hand in hand with like my interests. Like I did acting growing up, and yeah, I mean I think that's basically it. And like now I have a degree in education, so it's like it kind of makes sense looking back that I liked reading out loud. Mellow, thank you so much for resubbing for 11 months. How are you? It's good to see you. How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. Jeanette McCurdy's book was amazing and really heavy at parts, but also very funny. I loved iCarly growing up, so it shed a lot of light into what was going on during that time. Yeah, I've heard like bits and pieces of it, and it does seem like an important read. Did anyone read Where the Red Fern Grows? Yes, I read that one too in like middle school at some point. That was a good one. You know who would survive the zombie apocalypse? Jason? I don't know who that is. Jason Voorhees? I have not read The Hunger Games. Yeah, Where the Red Fern Grows was a good book. The Giving Grapes of Wrath Tree. That's a good one, Breezy. I've never read Grapes of Wrath, but my mom says that that was her favorite book. Did anyone else count the paragraphs to see what part they would be your part to read? Yes, always. When you were like able to look around the classroom and see like and count which one that you would read, and like you would have to scan it to make sure there's no words that you don't know how to pronounce, and if there were, you can spend all that time like going over it in your head. I think that's what started my anxiety. Did you guys do popcorn reading? Because that was more anxiety inducing. Because at least with going in a circle, you knew when it was your turn. But with popcorn reading, yes, the popcorn game, exactly. Like somebody would get chosen, and after they read their part, they would be like, popcorn. And then they would say your name, and that means that you go up next. And it was always so scary, just like watching somebody go popcorn, and then they make eye contact with you. Scary. That was the only book in school that I reread. Oh, I did read Lord of the Flies too. I think Freezy makes fun of me for this sometimes. But I was in high school. We did an all-girls version of Lord of the Flies. and I was Ralph. Jason Voorhees would be a special infected. I don't know who is that. The Giving was great. Wait, The Giver, right? We read The Giver, and that was a good movie too. I mean, a good book too. But I think it is a movie. I haven't seen it. Book club to reread Hunger Games. That could be fun. Yeah, popcorn reading was stressful. Oh, Jason's the killer. Oh, so true. I think it was a native son, but I had to censor the N-word once. So glad I scanned. Well, there you go. Scanning pays off. I didn't like popcorn reading, me neither. JC, welcome in. I read a book called Hatchet. Yes, I read Hatchet as well. Hatchet? I don't remember any of that, to be honest. But I remember that. This is giving me flashbacks to how much I hated presentations in school. Yeah. Popcorn is supposed to bring us together, not tear us apart. Very true. You gotta popcorn the teacher, never let him rest. Literally the poor teacher being like, oh my god, I need a break. Let's just have them read. And then, can you imagine if you popcorn the teacher? I was gonna bring it up, but I knew we would get to Lord of the Flies eventually. Jason is the hockey mask horror villain. Okay, I remember now. I never knew his last name. Oh, the Giver movie was bad. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish that it was better. Yeah, Hatchet I think was okay. I remember my friends really liked it. Mello, you're doing okay. It's good to have you here. Happy Friday. Can we discuss the ending of The Giver? I don't remember it. What's that ending? So basically, I remember that like The Giver, they live in like a black and white world, and then like the main character can see colors, right? Or like red, and then it like gets to be more. I don't remember. Can anyone? What's the point of The Giver? Hatchet had me thinking I needed to be prepared to get stranded in the woods one day. Same. You've never seen a Jason or Halloween movie? The Halloween movies are pretty good. Should be volunteer only. It is hard because like, I mean, as a teacher, I did call in the kids that wanted to volunteer, but you also have to call in the kids that don't, because sometimes they're just straight up not paying attention, and they don't pay attention unless they are participating. I just needed to know if The Village was a marriage, huh? Hatchet was turned into a movie too. Was it good? Mellow, let's freaking go. Mellow, let's go. I still need to do Kristen Mingle's doodle too. Mellow and Kristen's doodles. Mellow, thank you so much for redeeming that. Thank you for hanging out so much that you have 100,000 points. The point was, it was giving. That's perfect, Manda. Thank you for summarizing. Hatchet made me super invested in the part of Club Penguin when you're becoming a spy and you get stuck in the wilderness. I actually love the spy thing in Club Penguin. Chunky, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Atar, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How's it going? Oh, it was an illusion? Mirage? So, was everything just black and white? Should I just look up the summary of The Giver real quick? The Giver summary. Like, I'm looking for just a couple... What is a short summary? Jonas is a boy living in a community based on sameness, and he is selected... Okay, The Giver ending. Spoilers for The Giver. What actually happened at the end of The Giver? The end of The Giver is open to interpretation. Some readers believe that Jonas and Gabriel are able to escape and they sled into a new community. Oh yeah! Others interpret the final scene as a dying hallucination of Jonas's that was triggered by the first memory The Giver gave him. So they were trying to like get out of that community, right? And like, that's why they were sledding out of there? So they could have either died or they could have actually gotten out. Gemini, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for your ticket. My 9th grade English teacher is gay and he wasn't shy about it. I thought it was weird at the time, but I respect him. I love that. I love that. The Giver was Haley Williams' favorite book. I love that you know that. Guys, did anyone see the concert that Paramore did in San Francisco and Steph Curry was there? And he came on stage and he yelled Misery Business I thought that was pretty iconic. He taught me a lot about respect just by being him. I like that. She had a painting of it over her fireplace. The book cover. Oh, that's interesting. Polywoggy, thank you for following. It's good to have you here. An illusion of Joe Jonas. An illusion of Jonas's. The way Emmy's eyes rolled in the back of her head from reading the description. Taylor Swift was in the Kipper movie? Yes. Kobe, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. You can't remember the story of every book you've ever read? Absolutely not. I don't remember what I did yesterday. Love when she brings people on stage. Yeah, that was iconic. Blacken, welcome in. It's good to see you. How's it going? I forgot about Taylor in the wait, was she actually? I thought we were kidding. I thought Manda was kidding. I didn't see that, Manda. Paramore with Billie Eilish. That would be good. Do you like Tortoro too, Polywoggy? We love Tortoro here. I want to start reading Dune again recently. Watched the movie for the first time. I really like Dune. I know that Dune is a very long book, so I don't know if I would ever read it, but everyone that I know who has read it really like it. I know that info about Hayley Williams because of that MTV Crib show. Ah. What's the weirdest thing you had to read in class? I know that we read Persepolis and we read Mouse, but we also read like another book. I have it at my parents' house. It's another graphic novel. And I think my teacher was just like on a graphic novel kick. And I literally could not even tell you what it was about. I don't even remember the name. It wasn't necessarily weird. It was just like very boring. I don't know what the weirdest thing we read was. Kindred was a cool book. I guess it was kind of weird. It was something about time travel. She was in it? That's interesting. Listen, Fruit, you don't have to explain yourself to us. Maniac McGee was another good book. That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I read that one. I want to try reading Dune again because I feel bad that I thought it was so boring. I haven't seen any movies yet. I really liked the first movie. A lot of people thought it was boring as well, though. Like, it's just a long movie, but I loved it. I thought it was, like, very cinematic and beautiful. Flatland, and it's awful? What's Flatland? I felt the need to with Emmy's response to my info. No, I wasn't judging that. I was just judging, like, why would you have a drawing of the cover of the book as an art piece? That's just a very interesting choice to me. I think Dune is one of those books that's easier to read after you have seen the movie. I could see that because you have like a point of reference. That sounds like a flat earther conspiracy book. It does actually. Yeah, kind of like Lord of the Rings. I could see that as well. I couldn't get into Wuthering Heights either. I had never read that one. It's about a 2D world and how the various shapes have to navigate it. And the structure of their society, like shapes, like circles and hexagons, like that pork. Flatland is a math book that manages to be really misogynist. What? What is that? That's so weird. I had to read this book for AP Chemistry called, I think it was called Uncertainty. Oh, that was boring. That was very boring. I don't even remember it. Also, Tennis Guy, thank you for the follow. How are you? And Smurfy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Guys, it's almost been an hour. I think we should get into the game. Look at my poor, sad monkey just waiting for me to play the game. So we're about 60% of the way through the game, which is terrifying. And last time we left off where we were about to get Hugo Puptka. Dev, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. The female shapes have fewer sides and thus lower intelligence. Are you kidding me, Paul? Oh my god, that's so stupid. The triangles are inferior to the circles? For real? Alright, I need to change something on here because I can't hear my game audio. So that's not good. I think you guys can hear it though. But why wouldn't I be able to hear it? Why can't I hear it? Because I just I was joking. That's miserable. The fact that that's real is awful. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Because why can't I hear it? Guys, in case you didn't know, I got a different audio thing and it ruined everything, but like at the same time it made everything better. Okay. Weird. But we're maybe figuring it out? No. I don't know what to do. Because I can't hear it. And I don't know why. Oh wait, can I hear it? Hold on. Okay, I can hear it. I can hear it now. I got it figured out. Okay, but yeah, I got Crisis Core because Haley said that it was on sale after we finished 7 last stream, so that was nice. So I think we'll be playing that when I get back from Disney. That's such a good game, Crisis Core. Oh, did you get Journey? This isn't Journey, actually. This is called Sky Children of the Light, but it's by the same people who did Journey. It seemed cute. It wasn't as interesting as Journey was. Oh, 1884. Wow, that's wild. Didn't you just have to turn up the dial? Yeah, I think I just had to turn up the dial. All right, let's look at how many hours I have in Final Fantasy 14 real quick. 41. 41 hours in Final Fantasy 14. And I started like 10 days ago. So that's how I'm doing. Locke, welcome in. That played on Sky? No, I didn't. I didn't know that was a thing. Abzu is another good game like Journey. Bang, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Avo Mikado, welcome in. Casera, welcome in. Sylvia, hello. Oh my goodness, so many people. Bang, thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Fizu, welcome in. How are y'all? Hi Raiders. Car, welcome in. Juice, welcome in. Frost, hello. Bang, hello. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. What were you up to? Raiders, if y'all are new here, my name is Emme, and we're playing Final Fantasy 16 today. I just finished Final Fantasy 7. That was my first game of Final Fantasy. And now we're continuing 16, which apparently I'm actually 65% of the way through. I thought I was only 59. That's wild. This game goes by so fast, but like, I think there's more side quests to come too. Yeah, I'm up to the Hugo part. I'm excited, but also nervous. Sylvia, thank you for the follow as well. It's good to have you here. Aurora recorded a live concert and you could be in an audience? Oh, wow. When was that, Locke? Also, it's good to see you. You're playing this as well? You're a little bit ahead of you. Have you played other Final Fantasy games? It is nuts. Are there Garuda women in this desert? It's actually funny because this place did remind me of that. Nikki, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How's it going? Life, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And yeah, we're just gonna get in the game. Raiders, it's good to have y'all here. Raiders and Bang, if y'all need to raid and run for any reason, feel free to. We're just gonna get into the game now. Yeah, Mellow, I did get 9 as well. Icarus, thank you for the hydrate. Shortest modern Final Fantasy series? Do you think so? I mean, it is definitely going by fast. Hi, Nikki. How are you? December to January. Also, hi, Locke. Clive, Cloud, Crab Rangoon. Thank you for chanting. Thank you. We need the chants. It's been so long since I played this game, actually. I think like a week. But it feels like forever. Alright, yeah, so we're making for Drake's Fang now. And I don't think I really had to do anything else before playing. I think I spent more hours in 16 than 15, but that was pre-DLCs. Okay. I honestly don't hear too much about 15. You smashed through Final Fantasy 7? Yeah.
This is no good.
7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow, you've played quite a lot. That'll be me one day. Huh? Oh, I'm already here. I didn't realize that. I have to admit that I may have cheesed the end of 9 a bit. Like in the way that you were tired of, you didn't want to grind. Alaner, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you.
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
How's it going? Is it really this close by? I thought I had to teleport there. I guess not. I guess we're just walking there from the desert, which does make sense. 15 is oddly structured, definitely atypical, interesting. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 14, 15, 16? Sheesh, that's so many. That'll be me one day.
Good girl.
Also, y'all will have to let me know. Is the volume okay? I don't really remember how to get anywhere. Maybe we should just stick to a path.
Come on, girl.
Matthew, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, I didn't want to grind. That's valid. They didn't sell enough DLC to make additional. Oh, that's upsetting. The Filet-O-Fish? Do you mean Alana? That's Alana. Matthew, good morning. How are you? Wow, that's so many. I really want to play more Final Fantasy games. We're gonna play Crisis Core next. And then either 9 or 7 Remake. I'm not sure yet. I'm doing well today, Matthew. I'm glad that you're doing well too. I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit. It's very on brand.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Oh god.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Yeah, thanks, Uncle. I actually do really like Clive's uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Aww.
Uncle, please.
It's
Please,
not too
Uncle, we don't
late,
do
Clive.
emotions well.
Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms.
We love you, Clive.
I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know?
Donkey, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Oh.
Well then, this is where we must part ways.
Okay.
Wish me luck in convincing my
going on our own?
Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your
Well,
merry
we have
band.
Torgal.
Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew.
I hope they're both okay.
We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too.
Torgal, best boy. We love him. Donkey, thank you so much for the
I'm
5 gifted
coming for you.
subs.
Kupka.
I guess we are. I guess we are. And the gifted subs went to Ferris, Big Burr, Sample, Sore, and Emme. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Also, Blagan, and for everyone too, this is a reminder that we use Frugi emotes instead of Pepe here. So just a reminder for that as well. Those are on BTTB as well. He's got a young face, at least he does from my phone screen. Uncle trying to backseat your gaming, so true. Yeah, Byron is a goat. He really is. Yeah, thank you for understanding. Eros, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Torgal, my wounds, boy. Oh my god, I can't believe we're already going here. Sometimes I hate how I leave, like, games off where I come back to such an intense moment. But then, I don't know what's better. Nicholas, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Did they, like, just,
Why do they still hurt?
for lack of better words, just sew his arms back on? Hands?
Rat done to me.
I know, Frugi's really cute.
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield!
Bro's
I'll
mad.
rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
God, his
And how would he have
voice.
done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong
Donkey, thank you so
enough,
much for the gifted
and
sub.
you call yourself
to
a dominant.
Sin.
Or rather, you did.
You mock me,
Thank you so
Albert.
much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so
Why
long
was that
as
kind of funny?
fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be
Me
a
when I
way for
stub
you
my
to
toe.
take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
Oh, Donkey, thank you so much. I'll have to give my dog a treat. since the sub-goal has been reached.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source
Harvard's
of
hair.
ether in all creation.
Interesting.
Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
Yeah. Maybe not his hands.
Like Benedicta Harmon.
The way he pets him.
She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did.
Drank of the ether?
Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Hugo's so giant.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
Oh? I don't know if Hugo can run anywhere. He is stumbling already.
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Whoa! Whoa! What was that? Hugo Scissorhands? Trev. I actually kind of like, yeah, I kind of like Harvard. What's going on, boy? Oh. Jordan! Jordan, thank you so much for resubbing for 9 months at tier 2. Thank you. How are you?
Orcs.
Oh, those guys look nasty. Like in an ugly and not nice way.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
All right, I guess we have to sneak and kill and whatnot. Hunt, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Also, Nicholas, thank you for your ticket. How are you? They gave him the Game of Thrones treatment. I won't clarify for those who haven't seen. I didn't watch that much of Game of Thrones. I think I only watched
part of the Waluda army now.
like a few seasons. I definitely did not finish it. I love that I'm supposed to be sneaky, but like at the same time, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Perhaps just hiding behind every corner.
They've spotted us. With me, Torgal.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Not me jumping. Oops. Been a bit too used to Final Fantasy 14. Hello. Oh my god, stop hitting my dog. Or else. Oh, that's heavy. Anyways, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Alright, just making sure nothing else was around.
They've taken over the entire mine.
Oh, holy cow, they don't even sound nice. Or was that Torval? Hello. I do have my limit as well. I keep on forgetting the button to switch between, like, the powers. Shrek? Who is Shrek here? Oh, I guess they kind of are. Because they're, like, orcs. That's just a dog. That there is literally just a dog. Hello. Luke, welcome in. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Thank you for your ticket as well. I hope your Friday is going well. Who else is here? Stop hurting Torval. Please.
So much for the men of the rock.
Yeah, so much for them.
Dhalmekia's finest.
Those bozos. I don't know why bozo is my word of the day. You've entered the swamp? Have I? Are these like medieval swamps? Where did you even come from?
Too slow.
I think it's gonna take me a while to get used to the timing again. Dropping a B word? I know, how dare I say bozo? What the heck is that? Oh. I think I want to get out of there. That's my guess.
Nice try.
Oh, he died already. Oop. I'm feeling very bozo, honestly. Honestly, bozo is such a good insult along with moron. Calling someone a bozo and a moron is really good. That's such a good word to say. There's just something satisfying about it. That's not where I'm going? Okay. Where are we going? Oh, this way. Nincompoop?
Animals.
That one's good too.
Never have left Ash.
I think Abby from Dance Moms, like the dance teacher, called one of the moms that. A nincompoop. What even is that? Isn't that just like another word for an idiot? I don't even really know what that is. Hello. Whoa, what is all that stuff? Whoa. That revived them? Well, that's kind of crazy. What am I supposed to do about that? Just kill them faster? I think I can do that. Or maybe they don't get revived after a certain point. Oh my god, there's so many! There's so many! Where did this happen? Who invited these people? They literally all just came out of walls. Not a single soul invited them. Please, Bozeron. Rip Bozo? Exactly. Oh. Like, oh god. What am I... Torgal! What are we supposed to do? Hey. I was just wondering if you guys had an idea of what I'm supposed to do. The orcs, that is.
Too slow.
I think just get better.
Nice try.
You're not recovering if somebody called you a dick in an argument. Come down here and fight me. Come down here and fight me. I guess I could do this. Alright. Okay. Oh, that was actually the last guy. It felt like I was never gonna win that one. The swamp is having a party? Well, at least we're invited for it. At least we made it to this one. I like opening the big doors. Something about that is satisfying. Guys, I can't believe that kids are already going back to school. For some reason, I'm still on teacher TikTok, even though I have not taught in months. And I keep getting like TikToks of teachers being like, this is me before the first day of school. And they like look all presentable
Stairs.
and stuff. Huh.
This must be the way
Stairs. And then they do, this is me after the first day of school, and they look so incredibly overstimulated and tired and like sweaty. And honestly, it's just such a mood. Enough. Maniac, welcome in. How are you? Happy Friday. How's it going? Anything this way? No. So just the door. BB, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Every time I open a door, I get... Who is that? You're doing well today? I'm happy to hear that, Maniac. It's good to see you.
I won't be sneaking past this one.
No, there won't
How
be.
did they
Wait,
get
does
in
that mean
here?
that I can sneak past the other ones?
Nice try.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, he can teleport. Did I?
Too slow.
Oh my god, these are crazy, actually. The noises that it makes when he teleports is pretty cool. Excuse me. Kitty Gal, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Happy Friday. The school vacation is over already. It's over for like some schools. I don't think like my school district is back yet. I think they go back like last week of August, maybe first week of September. But it depends. Like some schools go back this early, which is pretty crazy. Because it does still feel very much like summer. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nice try.
He is a big guy. That much is true. His voice. Just, yeah. Alright, we'll save my limit for next time he gets down. Oh, that was a yikes. Yikes for me. What's he doing over there?
Nice try.
Summer has been so hot, really? Like, what's the typical temperature for you? It's been, like, kind of all over the place for me. Like, we've been getting a lot of storms, but a lot of hot weather, too. Ah! Oh, nice. Slay. Consider himself slewed. The past tense of slay for what they say. Me, personally, I would always think the past tense of slay was slayed. But they always say slew. Which just sounds interesting. Alright. Santa's sleigh. Christmas in July. Oh, it's not even July anymore. Oh god. Wow, it looks like coral. In the 100s? That's so warm.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
I'm scared. Because we know Hugo's here too. It is very pretty. It reminds me of
Kuka never
Coral.
did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
I mean, I would. I could. I mean, I know the crystal's bad, so I wouldn't. But if the crystal wasn't bad, I would. I might consider it. Torgal, can we give Torgal a big pet before we go in there? I guess not. I guess now is not the time for that. I guess we're doing more serious things right now. It's him.
Let the trial begin.
Would you not want that, Nicholas? Let the trial begin. Oh god.
What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know what that is, Clive. Oh lord.
Waken winds! Nice try.
I did the wrong button there. That's okay. Come here for a second. I want to tell you something. Not him attacking me at the same time. I should have figured. Come here. It is a stunning poem. More uglies. You would want more. I always think about, like, if I were to be in such a big house, I wouldn't know what to use all the rooms for. Like, I don't think I would ever want a house that large. Because I feel like some people straight up have houses that they don't even use all the rooms in them. Oh god. What are those? I don't think we like those. Ah.
Too slow.
Oh god.
Fire and
I wonder if there's a DIY tutorial. I bet you can make this place in Minecraft. I don't know too much about Minecraft, but if somebody can make Disney World on Minecraft, I bet you can make this place. Oh god. I think we can just walk away from this one.
nice try.
Ah, he's gonna attack me as well. That was a scary one. Yikes. Okay, he's not that bad.
Nice try.
This room is the dust collection room. Exactly, though. I feel like that's how some people live. Party room. Let's go. Come on, Clive. He's almost dead. Let's go. Swag. Epic swag moment. You could use one room for standing, one room for sitting, one room for making crafts, one for having a girl dinner, one room for girl dinner, one room for normal dinner. I like that idea. A party room? Like a ballroom? Or like a cooler room with like arcade stuff. Final Fantasy 14
Seems we're
room.
expected.
Clay, what level are you now? Swamp room. Oh, that's perfect.
So this is the power of Mythos.
You said mythos like Mirthos, almost. You almost had like an R in there. It would be cool to have game-specific rooms decorated like each game. That would actually be really cool. I think 46 or 47. I think I'm level like
Did the orcs do
46
this
as
too?
well. But speaking of swamp rooms, do y'all remember that episode of Rocket Power where the kid with the hat had his room had grass in it instead of carpet? Water room, fire room, robot room. I thought you were gonna go with like air room or earth room. Oh, guys, this music?
Nice try.
This music is so good. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Literally just yeet you off the balcony. It's fine. Where did you come from? This music is so good. Wait, where's the other guy? Oh. What? Are they all the way down there? That's funny. Puzzle room. Air, earth, then robots. That's funny. Robot room would be kind of scary. It's almost like a doll. Like if somebody has a room full of dolls, but instead they're robots. I don't go in there. Do I go anywhere here? Imagine having a cinema room. One of my friends growing up did have a movie theater in their house. I was always very jealous. I actually don't even think we spent any time in it. Surprisingly. I think they were like, it's not that cool. And I'm like, okay. The same people who say having a movie theater in your house isn't that cool are the people who have a movie theater in their house.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Good question. Okay, nothing down there. I think I need to do more side quests because the enemies are starting to beat me up. Oh, really? How are you still doing your bard quests? Listen to this original soundtrack a bunch after I finish this game. It's so good. It's just so big. 8 CDs. Oh, I didn't know that. What are dolls but robots that can't move? That's actually such a good point. That's terrifying. Oh, Lord. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate... not me saying vinegar. Invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon and defeat those targets quickly, or risk taking extra damage. Okay, that makes sense. Vinaigrette! I love vinaigrettes. Dieter, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? It's good to see you. I love to pour vinegar on my enemies. What about salt too? And then we have a nice chip. I haven't did a hard quest since the one where they make you get to level 40. Oh, a bard quest? Yeah, you should do the bard quest. I just did that last night and I got a new outfit. It kind of is really ugly, but it's like really good for bards, I guess. Like they literally gave me jester leggings. They're like, yeah, this is what all bards wear. And I guess I just have to be okay with that. You were up on 2... Manda, you started playing? That's so exciting. What class did you choose? You're playing 14 right now? Do you not have any work to do, Trev? If you do, you could just say no. And nobody here will judge you. Like, literally no one. Oh, this is the guy that has the icon that I'm supposed to pay attention to. Let's go. Yeah, what did you make your name as well? Hawu Amarillo. Hawu was one of the random names I had to pick. Oh, I didn't know that they made random ones. You're trying to learn samurai? What is that? Is that like a tank subset? Or is that different?
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
I don't know. I'm so scared every time I enter a room. No, it's a special melee DPS that unlocks at level 50. Oh, cool. Wait, so did you cheat? Did you finish a realm reborn, Trev?
Nice try.
Because that's actually wild if you did. I don't think I'm actually far. Like, if Trev did, I think I'm not that far behind Trev.
Nice try.
Well, that's crazy. These people are sick. You did? Did you pay attention to the ending at all? Like the story? I just got to a cool cutscene yesterday. It was really long. It was really interesting. I thought it brought a lot to the story, actually. Please stop throwing things at me. Sapphire, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Oh god. Just die, you big ugly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, nothing died. Who else? Okay. Team Archer. Oh, let's go! I'm Archer. And then I became a bard. I'm gonna start 14 this weekend. Chelsea, let's go. Doing well, how about you? I'm doing pretty well too. I'm glad that you're doing good. It's a Friday. I'm excited for the weekend. I did so much work last week to like prep for when I'm going out of town next week. Wait, what? Where am I supposed to go? And it actually made it so that I can relax this week a little bit, which was really nice. I didn't even notice the store here.
You've been busy, Kupka.
Yeah, destroying that table. That's a cool table.
Where did you go?
God, imagine having a bedroom this large. Oh no, Icarus what? We're so close to finding it. Oh, our table. It's
He's in
okay,
the
it's not our
sanctuary.
table.
Can
I
feed.
just
Come on,
jump
Toggle.
over there? Okay, I guess not. Oh, I'm just gonna loot his stuff? Okay. Okay, I can do that. I can loot Hugo's stuff. Alright, so then which way do we go next? Oh? Ah! There's a door in here! The doors just blend in around here. I think living here with artificial light would be depressing. How do you mean? Like with the light that they have? Are they all fire? Or do you mean like if you were to take this place and put in artificial like fluorescent lighting? Oh, like there's no sun. Yeah, I see what you mean. There's not many windows. It does seem really dark. Oh gosh, we're already here. Okay. Emmy, welcome in.
Just what I needed.
I hope you enjoy your gifted sub. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. God, there's so many of them. At least we get to listen to good music, I suppose. Guys, stop. One at a time, please. Ladies, one at a time. Oh god. Okay, we're making our way through them pretty well. Now, what was that? Is this the last one? New enemies approach? Oh my god, it's like we didn't deal with any of them at all. Thunder is pretty good for large groups. Because like it doesn't just affect the targeted ones. What was that, James? I've never watched the Wendy Williams show. But every time I see her on TikTok or something, I consider it. But I think I would actually hate it. I don't think I would actually like her. Just a bit much. Please stop hurting me. Oh god. Oh, that's interesting. What is that rat called again? Is it just spinning rat? Yeah, that had better be the last of them. I actually don't think you would like her either, but I really like when she burped. I don't think I've ever seen that. Is that a popular one? I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, that's super cool, Trev. Trev, do you also watch the videos of the priests giving the sermon?
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Coca!
Did she even like him that much? Oh god. What?
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah, literally, what is wrong with him? He's hallucinating? Kind of? And why does she have to be nude for his hallucination? I guess that makes sense. Oh?
You get away from her! Benedicta!
Oh. Oh? What's happening? Oh god, what's happening?
I'll kill you, Roswell!
I feel like I just said the word "oh" in so many ways. 3 seconds. Oh my god.
Oh shit, he's priming.
Oh god. Oh no.
No, not now.
Oh, his head. Yeah, right, Trev?
Come on. Find him.
Okay.
You've done this before. You can do it again.
Oh god.
Let the flames
We're going
burn within
ghost.
you.
Juan, welcome in.
Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Wow. Oh no, he saw it. Joshua? Right? It's a good thing the ceiling's high enough for us here. Oh lord, this is gonna be intense, I predict. Ramiel, welcome in. Yeah, there goes the castle. And I said the ceiling was high enough too, but I guess not for him. Holy. Ew, why does his abs look like that? Oh no. Oh god. Alright, I'm sat up straight now. I'm in ergonomic position. No, I said abs, but I knew that it would sound like that, bro. Oh, right. We just have normal things here? Do I not even have... Maybe that's my bad. God, I'm literally just an ankle biter. That's wild. That's so wild. I'm just an ankle biter dog to him. I know. Looks like such a baby. Okay. Okay, he just breakdanced a little bit. Slay. I'm trying to do the dodges myself. And even though I'm not getting hit, I'm not necessarily doing them. Okay, that's how I did it. I like when he does a little break dance. Ah! Okay, cry about it or whatever. Do you? We kind of move in slow motion. Okay, that time I missed it, but that's okay. Prezzo, welcome in. Respectfully, I'm just worried about what's next. Or like what's gonna happen when we get him to halfway. Because so far, his attacks are pretty easily avoidable. Abs? Maybe. I don't remember them having holes in them like that. Oh goodness. What is he up to over there? What are you up to over there? Oh good, I love dodging into one. I love that for me. I really do. Oh, I didn't even see that one coming. Oh, a cinematic moment. Yeah, look at how his abdominal muscles have holes in them. Oh,
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Oh, we can? You've learned Brimstone. Yeah, it is kind of like fetch. Oh, Lord. Me when mom says it's my turn on the Xbox. Oh my god, what? Oh god, god, it's like a friggin' UFO. Clive has learned the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release R2 and square to emit a violent explosion. Hold R2 and square longer to increase explosion size and strength. It's the aliens. It looks like someone... Yeah, that right, Manda? Press X at any time to cancel the charge. Ifrit is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Interesting. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger
Let's
these...
give this a try.
I did it wrong. Okay, he said not bad, but I felt as though I pressed the wrong button immediately. So... Ah, I see. So I do have those now. He's just tossing the equivalent of a small town, literally. That's cool, though. That's a cool attack you just got. I wish I got to see it better. But I panicked. Let's see. Did that hit him? Hello. Bro, he's large. Like, the best I can do is cut his Achilles heels a little bit, you know? Which would hurt. I think that's the point of why it's called that. I think that place is sensitive. I realize now I was supposed to hold that longer. At least he's at the halfway mark already. Yeah, I know. He like break dances, right? Oopie. My bad. Oh lord. Okay, slay. That was cool. I know, doesn't it? Especially with like the Titan. He always reminds me of Attack on Titan. Ah! He loves his crystals. He's such a crystal girly. Don't you think? Okay, that was cool. He's bozo. The way Ifris look small now, but they're gigantic. I know, isn't that wild? It would be cool to get like a real life comparison, like them next to a building in New York City. Or my house. Specifically my house though, so I would know. And I would be able to look outside and know. Oh? Yeah, he is like that. Oh god, I believe I panicked. Wow. Get off of me! Okay, kickflip. He died. 200 meters? How big is that in building? I don't know meters. What is he doing? Oh god, I knew he was gonna eat it. Crunchy! Me when mom says I can't eat Tide Pods. Just kidding, never eat Tide Pods. That's actually not even funny. It's a little funny though. Happening. He ate it. Oh. There's a train coming too. If y'all hear a train, it's a train. Oh my god, what? I'm sorry, this music too? I just cranked up my headphones. Suddenly it feels like I'm playing ATV Off-Road Fury on my PlayStation 2.
Found to help me.
It's do or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
Okay. I guess we are. Pop off. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, this is wild. Ah. Ah. Whoa. Crazy. How far was that desert town? Not very. Are you guys looking at him? This is wild. Super obnoxious, welcome in. It's good to see you. Yes, Stondoms. This is a typical weekend in Ohio. Guys, the music though, I'm actually so into it. This is cool. Shay, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Oh god. This is so cool. It's very fast-paced, but very cool. I need to listen to this song on its own. Shit! I love when he just says that. Cause I'm sorry, if I was in this position, if I was to swear, it would not be with the word shit. That's like what I say when I like drop my fork on the ground, you know? Not what I would say in this kind of situation. It was Sonic game or nerd. This is bonkers. Look at how small I am. I'm like a pimple on him. I am a pimple. I am but a pimple. And he just needs to pop me. Bozo, you're so right, Polywoggy. Ah! Sometimes I feel like I would be incapable of mashing the buttons. Neurotic, welcome in. Yes, it really is.
I've got you now.
Oh, do we? Okay, like if you say so, sure. Okay. I mean, I was an ankle biter before. Now we're just a freaking, not even a fingernail. The nail lady could do more damage on him. Like, what? Hello? Oh my god. Like, how would I ever be able to kill him? He can just walk away. He can, like, how is he not just squashing me? I'm Ant-Man. Except, like, with anything cool. Without anything cool. The Statue of Liberty? Okay. This is what happens if you give a mouse a cookie. Is Kuka the mouse? The depth of feel like the perspective is interesting. At least I do have that supercharge attack, but literally look at the small amount of damage. Why can't I just eat a crystal real quick? And then, hear me out. And then after we eat the crystal, we throw it up. So then I don't have to deal with any of the long-term effects. You know what I mean? Near Automata? Is that how that's pronounced? I hear a lot of people talking about that game nowadays. I love this music though. Staggered? Bro, don't stagger him, that's terrifying. Okay. Oh god. That's true, Mello. R1! I did it! This boss is really cool and erratic. Also, welcome in. It's good to see you. Alright. Guys, I actually really love this music. I loved all the music of the boss fights like this so far. Oh, that's not him. That's just rocks that he's throwing at me. This is him, though. Get wrecked. Don't you have a soft spot somewhere? We all do. My soft spot is my dog. I'm very much unironically gonna listen to this song right after stream today. We have like the same amount of damage. I think I got damage like before this fight though. I'm scared here. Whoa! Ramiel, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, lordy. At least I'm not taking like an insane amount of damage. All the people in your controller. Y'all know if you have a PS5, that Astro game that they have you play as a tutorial for your controller, that's who Kristen's talking about. Those little guys that they like make it look like are in your controller. Quaz, I hope you like your gifted sub. Thank you both for being here. Ramiel, thank you again so much. Yeah, people in the controller, those ones. Hamtaro? Oh yeah, the alerts. Isn't that funny? Can you guys imagine a Hamtaro Final Fantasy mod? I'd play that. Oh lord, he's staggering. Oh lord, he's staggered. I don't even have a special move though. I just got it. Yeah, they are working really hard. Peepa-po-po-po. Oh. I mean, I already hit that. I guess I'm too good for the cinematic moments. Even though I'm using dodge assistant, it's fine. That time I didn't. What's going on here? Oh good, I didn't even hit him with that. Good for me. This song is so good. Okay, slay with the sopranos in the song. What was that? Okay, that time I did get him with it. Me trying to catch my cat to give it medicine. It's funny. This is very reminiscent of me trying to give my dog medicine. Please, stop throwing things here. Like, I don't understand how anyone would be able to die from, like, this amount of damage. Because it's just on his, like, finger. Like, if anything, wouldn't I just make his finger fall off? Again? Oh, yikes. Oh, my. It's awfully dusty here. Oh no, my fingernail broke. I know, I feel like that's literally what it's doing. Yeah, Chai always thinks medicine's gonna be gross and then it really never is because we put it in like cheese and stuff. Or peanut butter at least. He's staggered. Death by 1,000 cuts, that's true. Okay, that time I hit him with the special move while he was staggered. So that was nice. Oh lord. Those things are so freaky. Ah. But they refuse, do they? Sometimes bleeding out is deadly, that's a good point, but he's made out of the earth. I guess it's just... Oh, well there we go. We use his own tentacles against him. Nerd, welcome in. Oh, let's go Ifrit. There goes your hand again, you loser. God, the music's so good. I know I've said that so many times, but I really like this song.
One last time.
Flip him. Get him. One last time what? Am I in control here? What's going on? Oh lord, we're soaring. Oh my god, what's happening? Aim, attack. Oh, where is he? Oh, I see, I see. Guys, I was missing that for us. So I have to attack these special ones, I see. Okay, my bad. Guys, they're coming at me really fast. I think I have my thing on slow. Oh lord. Oh no, it's not good. It's not good, is it? Stop throwing those extra things at me. Ah, what's happening? Okay. Get wrecked. We're gonna have to start worrying about these rocks again. Oh my. Can't I just attack part of it? Shouldn't that count? Wow, look at the smoke. I don't think Twitch makes it look as good, but for me it looked really good. I know, this is crazy. Wow. Wally, welcome in. I'm doing well, how are you?
Your time is past. And this game is over.
The game's over. I don't think just yet. Oh. Titan lost? More like Titan has lost. Jamie, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Oh my god, it's still happening. We're just floating in space with him. At least he's small now again. Do I have that big attack still? I do. I don't know if that did any damage. God, I'm literally just like an annoying bug to him. Yeah, I have no idea when to dodge here. Oh, that one I did. Did I get him with that? I guess not. I thought it said... Okay, maybe I can just hold it until he attacks me. Get him! Waleed, I'm doing well today. I'm glad that you're doing good. Nikki, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Oh. Oh. Strong boy. He looks so out of control compared to me. What's he doing? Ah. He was getting another small town to throw at me. How kind. That still would have hit me. I didn't even clear out of the way enough. Let me see if I just hold on to it until he hits me. There. I think that worked. Oop. I love that he's just floating like this. What's happening? Okay, I'm holding it for when he hits me again. There we go. Wah! Oh, I hope you're enjoying Zelda, Nikki. And I hope work was good. Happy weekend. I almost have that move. Slay! He loves throwing rocks. And crystals. In his own fist. Oh lord. For real? When does he die? Oh god. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. That was the first time. I pressed both R1 and square at the same time. Literally, Ifrit, I'm so sorry.
What? Ether from the Mother Crystal.
Jamie, hello. That's basically what Hugo looks like right now. Come on, Ifrit. When will he wear wigs? Oh. He ate a crystal, basically. Sapphire. Oh my god. This is intense. What is happening? Oh. Oh god. R1, I did it that time. Ah. No, just Hugo. And then he became like huge, and then we got rid of his huge form, and then that was him. Let's go. Oh, that moment there with the little snaps. Titan slain? Slay. Slay. Thank you. Solar. Thank you. That was so cool. That was really, really cool. All right, before we continue, I needed to go to the bathroom like 20 minutes ago when this fight started. So I'm going to do that real quick. If y'all want to do your chai checks and your cheese checks, feel free to. If you need to take a break too, please do that. I'll be right back. I'm going to run an ad while I'm gone so we don't get hit with that for a bit too. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello, I've returned. How are we? How are the checks? Let's see. I was 29% cheesy. Nikki was 94. Let's go. Manda was 62 and Mello was 45. That's pretty good. Y'all, that fight was very intense. I highly enjoyed that. I don't want to listen to like the soundtrack of this game quite yet, just because there's definitely going to be songs that I haven't heard yet. But I do want to whenever I finish the game. Ash, welcome in. That boss fight, I just kept thinking of Korg, the funny rock. Yeah, the guy from Thor Ragnarok. That's funny. He does kind of look like him. Like an evil version of him. It's still crazy, I suppose. Sephiroth, welcome in. How are you? Happy Friday. It's so wild that we're like here by ourselves. Nice. Let's go. We took out Drake's Fang. Let's go. The music. Oh. Oh. Yikes. Also, May, welcome in. I think I saw you got a ticket earlier. I'm not sure if I said hello. Oh, God. Oh? Adams, you're not wrong. Joshy boy, what's going on?
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take,
Bro does
you
not look
grow
good.
in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I think Clive's already
I don't know
perfect.
what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Muthos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Clive is unwell. Oh. Oh, creepy.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Don't let him in.
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it.
Okay.
No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet
How?
upon us. We will contemplate.
We will contemplate. Well, that's terrifying.
Thank you, Joshua.
I miss Joshua. Bessie, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you?
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea.
Hmm.
I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
I mean, yeah.
Titan was strong.
Your
I miss
Majesty,
Nanaki too.
But Mythos is stronger.
Who are you? Barnabas?
For 5 years, that
Slay.
man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
It really is. Wally, thank you for the stretch. I love the trophies. They make such an intense moment more lighthearted. Yeah, he's got quite the accent. Thank you for the posture check. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
You need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Bro, she's a child. Calm down.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
Yeah, there's another
Empire
Sid in
agreed
this
to an
game.
armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I
Oh
can
yeah,
hold
that
their
could be
gaze,
that
war
guy.
need not be inevitable. But more than that,
Yeah,
Bahamut is
Dion's
the champion
pretty.
of the
He's a
Empire.
pretty boy.
When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Oh. Okay. Okay, Slay.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master,
Hey, yo.
but alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Slay. Yeah, gays. We love the gays. Yeah, that was really cute. And unexpected.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault,
Astral, welcome in. How are you?
our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
Yeah, we really don't want that happening.
There is one
Yeah,
small
exactly,
mercy,
Trav.
at
I
least.
loved that.
You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
And welcome in. How are you?
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made emperor.
Oh? That little brat kid?
What is the meaning of this?
What?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
Ga is right, Dion.
Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
Oh,
What is it now?
I don't know, Dion. Somebody just died. Joshua!
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
Our love, Joshua.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix.
That we
You
do.
wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive.
I love Joshua's hair.
Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Ooh. A tale, you say? It's so good to see you again. I'm so sorry that you've had a rough couple months, but it's good to have you back. I hope you're doing well. They're having a pretty boy off, like a dance off, but which one's prettier? I thought we lost it in the war? Very 2005 Disney Channel heartthrob, so true. So true. A little bit mullety. Okay, return to the hideaway. Guys, if I wasn't addicted to this game before, that fight was amazing. And I'm so excited for more. Like, I live for those fights. Hi, Torgal. Best boy. And what was revealed about Dion, like, I love that. I love that.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Yeah, let's go talk to Otto. We're back in the hideaway. We can see the Moogle as well if we want to. Were these lifts really around back then? Like, would you guys trust these? I feel like if I were to go in here, I would immediately die. And we all win! Exactly, Suskip. Regain, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Azura's Wrath, it is all quick time? What's Azura's Wrath? Oh, is that another game? What is your opinion on mullets? I like mullets, but they have to be done right. They're not always done right. They have to be like a fashion mullet. And sometimes, like, people just have mullets and it's not intentional. Zoolander RPG.
Clive.
Ryusa, welcome in. That's true.
I am. And with glad tidings.
And I guess maybe I wouldn't be this scared.
Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be.
We did it, Otto.
All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
Oh.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
Yeah, no big deal.
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back.
Jill.
You look better.
Our Jilly Bean.
Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Wait, Bearded, welcome in. How are you? Jilly Boo.
Any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you
I thought we had Clivey Poo and then Jilly Bean.
If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Yeah, I think we shall. Vivian is our lore girl.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waluders.
The very same.
Waluders.
But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such
Yeah,
creatures
those
in
orcs
storm
were
before.
wild.
The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the adamantus? One can
Adamantus?
often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
She loves her map. Yeah, I like Jilly Bean too. Clive, Cloud, Crab, Rangoon. Guys, we don't have Cloud anymore. I guess if we start
The
playing
kingdom of Waloed
Crisis Core,
claims
we will though.
dominion
Everybody
over all
focus.
of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm,
We saw
the
him.
dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873.
Sheesh.
Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest.
They're scheming.
Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when.
Yeah, that
And
makes
on
sense.
that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Time for me to catch up and learn who all these people
In
are. There are a
summary,
lot of
I
people
know
in
not
this
to
game.
attend the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A
That's what I
scheme
was
tied
saying.
to the ambitions
They're
of
scheming.
one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
We love
Indeed
him.
he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead.
We gotta
The wounds he
celebrate.
left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
That's fun. I like spreading good word. Will this be on the test? God, I hope not. Speak with Karen, Blackthorn, and Harpocrates. That's exciting. I bet this feels like emotional. Like, I bet... I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how all these different people react to it. This is Harpocrates, I think. Yeah.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Aww.
Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
Okay, Crow, it's not funny.
He is. The big baby.
Stop. They ruined the
And with
moment.
good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with
What's
us.
this kid?
There shall be no lessons
Look
today,
at Clive
only
just staring at
thanksgiving
them.
and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
Yay! No lessons.
Brilliant.
They're silly.
Finally, A new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima.
Not the way the music stopped.
I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
Ooh.
But I saw him. With my
Weird.
own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has.
Interesting.
He reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not.
That's wild.
But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
It means a lot.
Wow, that's wild. There's nothing on him. And like, what we saw might not even be its... Like, probably just a way that Clive can understand it. Karen!
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kuka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of how we predicted she would react. Blackthorn might be interesting.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
It's
I
important.
wanted to tell you that Hugo Kuka is dead.
Oh.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
Oh.
This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
Wow.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Okay, let's check in with Otto, but also let me look at... I like to see if there's any more letters here. There is. Sid II, I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it is worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. Rosana. Wally, thank you for the hydrate. Can we add Sid to the CCC? That's a good idea. Instead of Cloud. Anything else? We didn't get anything else from that? That's fair. I kind of wish we did. Wait, I had no idea the store was here this entire time. And there's a chest over here? Okay. That's actually really cool that Clive gets his own little balcony. Where does everyone else sleep? Because I only see my room. So that's confusing. But maybe they're around here somewhere and I just didn't notice. Maybe it's somewhere that I like can't access.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Hugo Kuka is dead. Yes, he is. Look, he's just skipping up the stairs. It's such a happy time.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
Oh? Are we gonna party now? No, not yet.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
Kieran doesn't though.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
Sid?
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you.
Oh, we
She's
should
been
take
going at it hammer
Mid.
and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Where is Sid's
Very well.
grave?
I'll suggest it.
Can't even remember. All right, let's get Mid. How do we get over there? Is it up here somewhere? That's... Oh god, I'm actually so sad that we're gonna see his grave. But also it is really nice that we get to tell him that. What a mix of emotions. Let's see. She's in here somewhere.
Books that don't have any pictures in.
Are there stairs down there here? Yeah, they're on the other side. Lovely. Cape looking glorious. Zavi, welcome in. How are you? Happy Friday. It really is. I don't know how he doesn't trip on it though. Mid.
If I don't come up with something soon.
I like Mid a lot.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come
Yes,
with me.
happy Friday.
Sorry, I'm too busy
Thank
for
you for
all
your
that
ticket.
right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
Yeah, but
And
certain
this
times in the
is
game are certainly
for-
peaceful.
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
The Enterprise?
Me and my
I
dad
just did
designed it
something with that
together.
in Final Fantasy
Where other
XIV.
vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for
Is
me
that the
in a
name
little
of something
dockyard
in Star
Canva.
Trek, Milo?
But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Oh, is it
there
Nikki? I
anything
didn't know
can
that.
do to help?
Good old Clive. I was hoping you'd
USS
say that.
Enterprise?
First things first.
Is that just a
I need
common
some
name for a
parts
ship,
mapping.
though?
The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that
If
heat
this
into
is on the
air.
test, I'm failing.
And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Derpy,
full
welcome
suit of
in.
armor,
How
then.
are you?
Probably
Yeah,
best
it's
to
a
take it
car
one
rental
piece at a
company.
time.
That's why I'm like,
Then you'll need to start with the plating.
if they're...
Everything else fits onto it. I've got
Then
the
it must
designs
mean
and the list of
something by
materials
itself,
here.
right?
Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Unless the car rental company named it after Star Trek as well.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Test. I was just joking. If there's a
Luckily,
test, though,
you don't need to.
I'm failing. It's an old ship name? Okay. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that, Derpy. It's good to see you. Happy Friday. Speak with Blackthorn. I really love how spread apart all these people are all the time. Enterprise as a word means a project or undertaking, typically one that is difficult or requires effort. Oh, that's interesting. Why would somebody want to name their car rental that? That's like, I remember my Spanish teacher was saying this. I don't know if it's a joke or not, but my Spanish teacher in middle school was saying that they tried to name a car Nova, but in Spanish, Nova means doesn't go. So nobody in Spanish-speaking countries wanted to buy it. The Emme Reacts channel, for example, is an enterprise of yours. Ah. Oh, describing sailing. Yeah, that makes sense, Icarus. Oh, it is an old IRL sail ship. Interesting. Avengers Enterprise didn't test as well as Endgame. That's funny. Enterprise, we pick you up. Is that the phrase? Maybe they think it shows they put a lot of heart or put a lot of effort in it. Yeah, that would make sense. Everyone, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. NPC, welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm doing well today. How are you?
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache.
Not an
What is it
arseache.
this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Oh no, Arun, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Headaches are the worst.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
Okay. Blackthorn can't go get him himself. I have to. Yeah, I know, Trev. I literally was like, what? Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday.
So
Very
Mid's roped us
exciting.
all in here again, ain't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
Aw,
And
that's good of Otto.
What is it we need to do exactly?
Take a look at this.
Yeah, isn't that funny, PC?
It's this plating.
Thank you for your
Usual sword
ticket.
grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where
Okay.
you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As
Stardust.
for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up.
Yeah,
One of us
that's
should
true.
probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right
Okay.
then. Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
I want to collect sand. Can I? Oh, I have to speak with him again? Talk, Valentina. Alloy, not that alloy.
After the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Oh, I get to choose? Well, Otto's good, but I like Gav. We're gonna take Gav with us.
You're with me.
He's a good lad.
All right
That
then.
Gav.
So,
I hope Otto's
where do we
feelings
find
aren't
this
hurt.
Stardust stuff.
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil.
Yeah, Clive's boyfriend
I'll
Gav.
go and scout the place out. See about hiring
I
us
would
a
just say
wagon
we
to
don't
bring
really
the
know
stuff back
Otto
to.
as much.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
But he is good. Like
I'll pick up the rest
I
of
like
the
that he's
stuff from
doing this
Blackthorn's
much just
supply.
so Mid goes see
Take care.
Sid's grave.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me?
Ooh, and they're both boys.
In your own time.
Can Gav just join the part? What part? All right, Gav, off we go. Off we go. There are side quests, but I'll be honest, y'all, I'm not really in a side quest mood today. Unless it makes me. If it makes me do side quests before we continue, then I'll do them. But today I'm just not in a side quest mood. I feel like all Final Fantasy XIV is little quests, and that has me quested out for a bit. But also, like, not really. Okay, where is that? Make for the river. Oh, that's actually pretty close by.
Looks
Can
like
I
I
use
found
my
the river.
chocobo? Oh, the party.
Where's Gav?
Also, speaking of parties, we didn't even have a party that Hugo
Good girl.
Kuka's dead. If you ask me,
Run like the wind.
if there's any time to drink and be merry, it would be that. Personally. Gav, you're already here without me? Rude,
You deserve
but
a
okay.
rest.
Do you have that jingle it plays when you accept a quest? Yes, I actually do. I had the Chocobo mount music stuck in my head all the time, but then I think I saw Dondom's You and Alana's stream said that you could turn it off, and I was like, I immediately did that.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
That music is too much for me.
Never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon
Yes, a party with a cutscene. That's what I want.
As much of this Stardust stuff as we can.
Fabian, welcome in. How's it going?
Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
That's so pretty.
Let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall.
We shall. Race you. Last one there. Wait. Last one there is a rotten egg. Gav. Turning off the mount music in Final Fantasy XIV is a rite of passage. Have you been playing again, Dondoms? I think you said that you are, but I forget. Collect. Collect. Ah, you have to hold it.
So this is Stardust.
Guys, this is basically Final Fantasy XIV right now.
Just looked like Black
I'm
Sand to me.
thriving. I'm thriving. Different mounts can have different music, so if you get a collection, it can be cool. Oh, that is cool. I think I just don't like the interruption of the overworld music. I think that's what gets me. Is there more? Okay, there's the one. Thank God they show it here. Wait, let me... Not auto mod blocking the words kiss him. What is so bad about that? I have been playing too much Baldur's Gate 3, so I saw this blonde man and I wonder if I could kiss him. Wait, how is that game? I've seen a lot of people are playing it. What kind of game is it? Don't think I even really know. Oh, up here there's more. I have played my fantasiing my character back to a small cat boy instead of Aranzo. It was a phase, but I haven't done much besides run around town. That's valid. I feel like my actual playing is slowing down. Like in the beginning I was like speed running, and now I don't play as much. I only play, instead of like 5 hours a night, I play for maybe like 2. So my addiction is slowing down a bit. But also I feel the need to play a lot right now because when I go out of town next week, everyone else is going to get so far ahead of me and I'm going to have FOMO. Baldur's Gate 3 has been a major time sink. Oh, you've been playing it? Trev's character is really cool. D&D turn-based. So it's actually D&D? I didn't know that.
You finished?
That's cool.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
There we go. I feel like we got a good amount of Stardust.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for all Blackthorn.
I got more Stardust than Gav.
Hey,
That's funny.
Before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
A chat? About what? Is he gonna confess his feelings for Clive? I'm gonna be there for just... Are there 5 parks? I know I'm doing like 1 park a day.
Feels like ages since we had the chance
And
to
I think
talk.
I'm gone for like
You know,
6
man to
days.
man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly
Aw.
ever see you around the hideaway nowadays.
A little heart to heart.
Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Ghost, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are
Likewise.
you? I don't know where my bot is. Checked out, I guess.
So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Oh, Gad's such a sweetie pie. We like the heart-to-heart moment between them.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to.
What are we gonna do?
Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Clive said you go on ahead. What are we gonna do? Take a dip in that water? Oh, okay,
Ready
okay.
to go home, boy?
We are also going home, just not with Gav. I'm so jealous. I know, I'm really excited to go to Disney. I'm like a little bit nervous too that it'll be like really hot. And I haven't been on any sort of amusement park rides in like a decade. So I'm a little bit nervous about like that, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I think I'm most excited
Let's hope this
to
is all
see
Blackthorn needs.
Darth Vader. To answer your question, yes, Baldur's Gate 3 is based on D&D rules and is based in a main D&D setting. Sorry for the word vomit. Oh no, that's okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. If you want to see everything, Disney is at least a 2-day park. Yeah. If you want to do everything, I can't imagine doing everything. I'm also excited to go to Epcot. Like, I remember I've only been to Disney once before as a kid, and I think Epcot was my favorite. Like, going through all the worlds and, like, eating all the food. I'm excited for that. I want to eat one of them turkey legs.
Got everything you need.
Yeah, the Star Wars stuff does look cool.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking
Food and
around
wine
on your
fest
tud
at
all the
Disney?
time.
Really?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Yay! So are we gonna go with Mid now to Sid? I didn't know. I remember like Kristen looked up like when the best time to go to Disney in the summertime is, and they did say like that middle to end of August
Give us a shout if you
because
need
of
anything.
events and stuff and the weather. So I hope we're good on that front. But yeah, I didn't know Food and Wine Fest was a possibility. That's exciting. Okay, we can get up there from over here. I just like food a lot. I don't consider myself a foodie, but like if I'm somewhere, I just want to eat all the good food. I am going to Disney World. Lines were long though, but some rides, yeah, I think we're gonna consider, like we're gonna look at whichever park we're gonna go to the day before and like consider if it's worth it getting fast passes. How long? Like hours waits for lines for rides?
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
We don't
Just
have
so
to.
happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Oh, really?
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Mid.
What's her name?
Mid, learn her name. Not what's her name. Make sure you drink plenty of water before going into the park. Yeah, I think... Well, I was wondering if they had, like, water bottle refill stations. Because I was just gonna bring, like, on the plane an empty hydro flask. And then bring this. And then also I was gonna bring liquid IV to, like, drink before we go to the park. And then maybe, like, one to use while we're at the park. But I am concerned about staying hydrated in the heat. When I was at Disney World this summer, the lines weren't too bad, surprisingly. I think the wait times are pretty chill. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, her name is Mid. They do. Oh, there are fountains for refills? Okay, that's good to know. That's what I was wondering. I feel like it really depends on when you go. Most wait times I've ever heard were like 45. Oh, that's not bad. I know like amusement parks around here, like not Disney World, are sometimes the waits for certain rides can be like hours. You just have to get lucky with the waiting times. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, Sid, is this about
Yeah,
the
it's Six
helm?
Flags, right.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
And said it was
Sweet
really
puns,
hot.
then.
I'm scared. I'm
Here
mostly
you
scared
see
for the heat.
Mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat built.
Okay, I trust her.
And not.
I'll be
You can
honest.
stop that. Mid. Where will
I
I
get
find
it.
Ah, yeah, it's no longer.
I see. Would that help?
Oh, very much. I'll gather my team.
Okay. We're having to get an unwanted visitor. My coworker just got back from Disney and said it was really hot. That's what I'm most nervous about because when I went to Disney as a kid, I had a heat stroke. But I also think it's because I wasn't properly hydrated because I was 10. I probably wasn't even aware of that. FastPass is legit from what I hear. Yeah. I remember reading an article about when a new roller coaster opened up in Universal. The waiting line was 10 hours. Yeah, this quest kind of feels like a side quest, actually. Is that the one? Dieter, is that the one that Mello was talking about, do you think? At least you can reserve spots. I would say that's, like, better, right? Oh gosh, I actually always get lost here. And which way to go? No, I'm not gonna teleport there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. We're just gonna have to figure it out. The tip videos from Disney adults are scary, but some of their tips are valid. I also just bought myself a new pair of walking shoes because I used to have really good shoes when I worked at Apple that were like good for being on my feet for hours, but I don't have those anymore. So that was a very long time ago. And oh, I think I might need to go up the stairs. And yeah, I bought those, which is good. And I use insoles, like orthopedic insoles, that I just put in my shoes to make them better too. Did y'all watch the Defunctland about the fun FastPass? No, but what was the summary of it? FastPasses are a must, to be honest, if you want to go on the cool rides, yeah. I think there are only 2 rides you can virtual queue for, but they're both roller... Oh, I'm not even a fan of roller coasters anyways. So I would say I'm in the clear. Okay, we're going the right way. Pog. Emme is Tom Cook. Yeah, I worked at Apple for... like... God, like 4 years almost. I quit during the pandemic. Because I went back to school and they weren't... I went back to school and I was still teaching yoga and I was still working as a photographer. So they weren't really willing to work around my schedule with going back to school, which is valid. That was a lot of stuff. I was very busy anyways. And I wanted to focus on school. So, yeah, that's when I quit. But it was a good job. I started in sales and then I worked backstage, like in inventory. The FastPass is valid, but you can only use it at certain times. Oh, that's interesting. Defunctland makes great stuff. That actually sounds interesting. I would be interested in watching that kind of stuff. Is it basically like Mythbusters, but for normal applicable things? Nikki, you're only taking comfy sandals, and hopefully that'll do with being on your feet all day and dealing with the rain. Yeah, that's a good point too, because of the rain. Liddy, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? You should go to Disney. Everybody come to Disney. As a 2000s Disney fan, you'd like the Defunctland video on the Disney Channel theme? I'm gonna have to watch that, Manda. Good call not doing retail. Well, it actually wasn't bad. When the pandemic first happened, actually Apple was closed for like a really long time. They were one of the first people to close. Like Tim Cook made really, really good decisions around the pandemic. And then when they opened up again, we were just doing like pickups and stuff. And I was still there for that actually. And then it really wasn't bad. We couldn't have any customers in the store. We could just bring things out to them and it was pretty easy. And then when they like opened up and I wasn't there anymore, they had like glass walls and stuff. Last time I went to Disney World, I made my own lightsaber. Chelsea, do you think it's worth it? Because I heard it's expensive, but I also heard that you can get Ahsoka's lightsabers, and I kind of want that.
The ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Why is Helena kind of sus?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Oh, basically looking at broke down amusement parks? Interesting. Their videos are mostly the history things. Wait, I think I have heard of that, maybe. Ruh-roh.
Anybody home?
Anybody home? Oh, stop, it's Mike Wazowski. Not him.
Our unwanted visitor.
Not Mike Wazowski.
Time to go.
What is he doing here? I've slown so many of these guys. Oh, where'd he go? Oh god. Mike Wazowski, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm not pressing the right buttons. He really moves fast. I see some people in Final Fantasy XIV online have him as a minion. And I'm like, why? And I know that I fought him in 14 as well. I think that's cool how they have the same enemies. Like a lot of the same ones. And same bosses. It's really cool. Sir. Hold still. Oh, good. Well, good thing I did that one. I hate those things. Come here. Bro, not him trying to take a chunk out of me. Did y'all hear that? It sounded like a frickin'... It sounded like he wanted to bite him like an apple. That was so odd. Thunder, welcome in. You design it and somebody else constructs it for you and brings it back? I've heard that's like where you get the best lightsabers from though. So like that's good at least, I suppose. What the heck is that thing? I hate it. Whoa, what's happening? God, where am I? Oh, he was in a bush. Please. Please.
Nice try.
This guy is actually kind of hard to fight. Ouchie. Please, he has so many things.
Nice try.
It's so rare that I can attack him like that. He's just always moving. He's always on the move.
Nice try.
Okay.
To me, flames!
To me, flames! I do really love Ahsoka's lightsabers. If y'all aren't Star Wars nerds, Ahsoka is one of the best characters. And her lightsabers are really cool because she has dual lightsabers, and the left one is like smaller, shorter than the right one because she's right-handed, and they're cool. So I am considering that. However, I also really want to get like a Mandalorian helmet, which I think they have at Disney. I know you can get that like online too, but that's something else that I want too. So I don't think I need both, but I do want one or the other. I just fought Mike in Final Fantasy XIV. Let's go. To me, it was worth it because at the time I was a big Star Wars fan, so it was really cool. But yeah, it is expensive. I see. That's fair. I just bought a pair of lifting shoes that are themed after Tanjiro Kamado's checkered cloak. Oh, that's cool. What brand is that? I think he's available as a mount? No, don't say that. This fella is a species called Ariman, and it is a series staple for decades. Thank you. He's such a scholar. Funny, Dawn, because I tried Scholar last night and hated it. No, you did well, Trev. I was watching that fight, and I mean, it's hard to be a healer. Yeah, if Scholar was a real job, I would try to be that. Ahsoka's lightsabers are my favorite. I've wanted them for so long, but not from Disney. Why not from Disney?
Thank goodness you're
One
safe.
Hand? I don't think I've heard of that.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
But I also don't know lifting shoes. That's really cool.
Don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Yes, the way that she holds them backwards, like she has... Yes, I know what you're talking about, Mello. I don't think I can show it, but like she holds them... I can't show it because I don't have a lightsaber. Maybe that I have to get a lightsaber so I can demonstrate to you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, healers are hard to play. Guys, we've mentioned this in Alana's stream, but in Final Fantasy XIV, everybody was really nice. And then Kristen and I did a dungeon. And like, obviously, it's obvious that we're new because we have sprouts. And we were with really toxic people. It was so upsetting. It was really upsetting because Kristen died. And I guess like in some moments, you're supposed to know when you have to like return to the beginning versus when you wait. And this was like a moment where like the healer was right next to Kristen when she died. So she could have revived her, but they didn't. And then they were like saying, like calling Kristen a bot. And Kristen's a tank, so she's literally like supposed to be taking the most damage. And the healer's supposed to like heal them the most. And then, so after that,
we're seeing troops amassing.
we did the boss fight, and it was a pretty hard boss fight. Like I was even taking a lot of damage as the archer. And then Kristen died, and the other person like crouched by her and like shook her head no, like did that emote at her. It was awful. It was like really sad, but also like the fact that it took that long to find toxic people, I guess it's still a good game. They are the designated scapegoats for all the meme players. True. I like lightsabers that are slim with less knobs and bits disrupting grip. True. Ahsoka, Qui-Gon, and Starkiller have some good ones. Lightsabers. People love to hate on tanks and heals, and it's not fair. Yeah, it's healing is a lot. I think healing and being a tank is a lot of pressure. That's why I just stand in the back and do my little archer and bard duties.
Has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
A helm?
Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right, the shield.
Dooku's lightsaber.
This one's a bit of a bugger.
I'm gonna have to look at that one again.
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still.
Okay, great. Mid, I get it. You're trying to build something cool.
Right away.
POV, me in Final Fantasy XIV skipping every cutscene. I really skip every cutscene in 14, and then something serious happens, and I'm like, why didn't they tell us that? What's going on? Is this somewhere I can go? No. Oh, this is somewhere I can go. Oh, yeah, this is just where I was. I get so lost here. I really can't think of anyone else's lightsaber. Kanan's is cool. Kanan's is cool because his is like a fencing one. Like it's slimmer. I'm a chronic cutscene skipper, and I have had to try to stop doing that in Baldur's Gate 3. I think, at least for 14, what I've heard is that the beginning story is not that great. Me skipping a cutscene as you say that. I mean, there are really good cutscenes. I saw a really good one last night. But most of them, it's just like, this could have been an email, you know?
Hippocrates.
You could have said this in like a sentence.
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
I love Hippocrates.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next?
Good luck. I hope you are able to get it easily.
She has some specific
It was good to
requirements for
see
the
you again. Have a
materials.
good weekend.
The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain
Okay.
as you can imagine.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
Ah,
What do you mean?
Hippocrates.
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch.
Pitch?
I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew.
Moon dew.
Said to be able to resist
I just
even
want to
the most
go to
ferocious
Sid's
flames.
grave.
Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material...
Although I do appreciate this moment after the
Bardolph and
crazy
Obelus
that
might
just
be of
happened.
assistance.
It can't
I
all
shall
be
speak to them
crazy.
and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since
Thank you,
you're asking others to help you,
Hippocrates.
perhaps I should too.
Praise be to games that give a chat log that you can look back and read. That's so true. Oh, that seemed important. Yeah, that makes sense,
So you
Icarus.
need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to
Jill.
market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
If we get to choose again,
Other
obviously
can
we're
assist
choosing
me in
Jill.
researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh my god, it's like in Donnie Darko when the teacher is like, sit next to the boy you think is cutest. And the girl sits next to Donnie Darko. Of course we're gonna take
Shielding
Jill.
that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Yeah, you zone out sometimes. Oh, I think I have to choose it this way.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
Obviously,
you on your
Jill.
little excursion?
I mean, Taria's fine, but Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
Cute.
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts.
Hmm.
Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Just doing our little tasks.
I've been
Like
meaning
an
to
Animal
visit
Crossing
Northreach anyway.
character.
I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
Fries? What
You
if we
two
get
enjoy
Five Guys
yourselves.
for lunch?
You too, Talia.
Poor Tarya, she's going by herself. Okay, gather the necessary materials. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Should I order it right now? I don't think so. Unless you want to, I don't mind it being cold. I don't skip cutscenes, but I zone out sometimes. Yeah, I think it's really hard.
Where's Jill?
Like with this game and with Final Fantasy 14, like they talk the same way, and it's kind of like easy to zone out on. You had Burger King fries? Are they better or worse than McDonald's?
Pepio nuts?
I don't think I've ever had Burger King fries, but I used to always get their chicken fries.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
So you were talking to Jill when you asked if she wanted fries? Cajun fries? I love Cajun fries. Maybe we should get Cajun fries. Better than McDonald's? Really? I don't often see Burger Kings around here. What am I supposed to do? Purchase Pepio nuts and garlic.
Free to look.
Cacio e pepe. Guys, oh, that's not what I'm supposed to buy.
Good day.
Trader Joe's sells like frozen gnocchi. I really like it. And they also, they got a new flavor. They sell cacio e pepe gnocchi. It was okay. It kind of made me sick. But it was fine. Free McDonald's fries with purchase with the app because it's fried. That's lit, Nanda. That is insider knowledge. Something else that's happening this month is every Wednesday at Starbucks, cold drinks are 50% off. But I keep forgetting. We've only done it one Wednesday. It depends on the location. That makes sense. Chicken Sammy as well over McDonald's. I really don't even know where there are Burger Kings around here.
I did. Here.
Friday Pog. Garlic and Pepio nuts. What about the eggs? We need those.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine
was
cool.
Tarya getting the eggs? Or did Jill already get them?
But
Look
before
at
we
how
head
cute
back,
she is.
would you walk with me a while?
Walk with you? I'd love nothing more. People popo. Oh no, Nikki, not in the UK. That's rude. Torgal loves Jill so much, and that's so sweet.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice
Jilly.
change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children.
Oh.
Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him.
This is so
Wouldn't catch you
cute.
now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies.
Pie?
Thought you might like to share one with me.
I'd love nothing more.
Thank you.
That's so cute.
And I saw some bread.
Torgal wants some too.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right.
This is the
I really do
sweetest
feel like
moment.
a child again being here with you.
Jill is a mood.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Amanda, there is.
No, Jill.
Oh.
This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Please kiss. Kiss. No kiss? No smooch? Smooch? It could still happen. I thought we were done.
Well,
I'm on the edge of
me
my
best be
seat.
getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Oh.
Take care.
I will.
Clive.
You too.
Clive, that was your moment. That was your moment, not the take care. Katie, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? Amanda, there is unfortunately fall damage in 14, but that does not stop me from... there's like a castle somewhere where you climb up this spiral staircase, and Kristen and I literally will go to the top just to jump down. Just to have 1 HP. But neckbite considered, it was almost there. You're right, because I was like the same thing with Benedicta. Like same angle. Katie, how are you? It's good to see you. How are you enjoying Final Fantasy 14 lately? I love that we're all playing. It's seriously so fun. And that's why I need to stay ahead of y'all, so we can always talk about the things.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
Slay.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few.
So does that mean we can go to
concoctions
Sid's
in my
grave now?
time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
We saw Amanda last night and welcomed them online. I love that.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears
I'm actually kind of surprised that 14 isn't a mobile game.
Shame. I was
Or like you
enjoying
at
playing
least
the Man of
can't
Action for
online
once.
on mobile.
When both
Or
the
log
shielding
on.
and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me.
Okay, great.
you, Harpocrates.
And then can we go? That's actually wild. Doing all this stuff for Mid. Letting off steam.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news
We,
then.
you know what, Clive, we better. Oh, you think your laptop would explode? I know that it like runs on Mac, but I think it was Holly that yesterday was saying it wasn't easy on her Mac. So that's too bad. It is like a pretty intense game. But when we were trying to find Amanda, Philip accidentally apprehended the wrong person and told them to halt and chat. And it's still making me laugh. That's actually so funny. Nina started playing too, and Kristen and I took a while to find them. Because Nina gave me coordinates, and it was not going well. I can't coordinate with the coordinates. But then we eventually found them. And Nina is a lava, like the same
But you'll be pleased to know
kind
that
of
work on the
person
shielding
that
is underway.
Travis.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, he's
Yes.
Brilliant.
Oh, thank me.
Right then.
Nobody ignore me. I mean, nobody knows me. I just want to do the thing. Yeah, Nina's character is so cute.
You know, when I got into the smithing game,
I like
thought I'd be making
Blackthorn as
swords
well.
and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Not the didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't
Didgeridoo-dahs?
putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
On me way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
Ooh, he's cooking. Let him cook. Sometime later. Oh, at the hit.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
That looks amazing. Nice job, Blackthorn.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Yeah, I
Thank
can't
you,
imagine.
Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise
Mid.
has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Mid.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Okay, well, good. Because I'm not doing all that again.
luck to
3
them, I
more
say.
times. Mid.
Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourself, eh?
And Blackthorn certainly isn't. Oh, that was funny. Alright, can we go see Sid now? Speak with Mid.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people
D.
to
Holly,
sail
welcome in.
aboard her
Thank
by
you for the follow.
choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
Yeah, that's what we're after too.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans.
Wow.
I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be
Oh.
proud of you.
You You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
Yes, let's go, Mid.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Please.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yay, we're finally going. How long was that? Like a half an hour? Do you still play Honkai? I haven't played in a really long time. I still have it installed, but I haven't played in a really long
told
time.
me she was building a ship.
I don't have anything against it, but I feel like I only have time for like one extra game off stream.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's
No,
grave.
it's okay. We're going now.
No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing.
Oh, is she running away? Oh no. Mid. I mean, I feel bad for her. Like, that's really sad. She probably just doesn't want to face her father's grave. But like, really?
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Hello?
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat.
Mid. I can't believe it. I can't believe that she's avoiding it that much. Like, I know it's hard. I'm sure.
I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait.
But you gotta do it
Paid
at
for
some
a
point.
dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
And what is it?
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
Don't mention it.
Tidings, Uncle.
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man, Gav, for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving Uncle Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
I feel like Gav didn't even like Byron. Gav was like, is your uncle leaving
what?
yet?
Mid got us
Last
to do
time
all
he
the
was
dirty
here.
work and then just sailed off into the sunset.
It, seems that way.
How can she do that?
Nothing we can do about it.
She
now.
even said that she would...
But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
True.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks.
That was really funny,
Just like
Trav.
when we built this place.
It was a good joke.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me.
He
Just be
said
sure to give Sid
bullocks.
and the others my regards.
Is that like a really bad word?
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Yay,
She's got some
Jill.
things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Trev, you're hilarious. All right, so the next thing, we have to go to the old hideaway. Interesting. Sid's legacy. All right, I think we are gonna leave it off here though, friends. Let's see if it says what percentage we're at. 69%, nice. So we did 4% today. We did 4% of the game, which is just wild to think about. But y'all, thank you again so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wait, is this working? I did. Wait, I don't know. Sorry, I was looking at my sound. My sound's weird. If y'all just heard music just now, no, you didn't, because I don't know what's going on with that. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Icarus, thank you for the stretch. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's a mild swear. Okay, okay. So I'll be back on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be my last stream before I go on a vacation. The music was working. It went through my mic. So we're going to have to figure that out. There's a train coming. So if y'all hear a train, it's a train. But yeah, thank you for being here. Here's a train. Choo-choo. I think we're going to raid Katie today. Oh my gosh, she's literally doing the fight that I was doing last night in Final Fantasy XIV. That's so fun. But we're going to raid Katie. She's playing Final Fantasy XIV. A lot of us are playing Final Fantasy XIV. Wally, thank you. We can copy and paste this raid message to say hello to her. And yeah. Wait, did I do it? Oh, there's a pinned message, but I was confused for a second. Let me say goodbye to y'all before we head out. Trev, thank you for being here. PC, Mello, Lead, Kristen, Clay, Israri, Ghost, Dondums, Manda, Nikki, anyone else is lurking and we're hanging out. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will see you on Sunday. Let's go say hi to Katie. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Goodbye, friends.